It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Houston Texans. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
And in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba.
They
go play action here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Ready? Ready?
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
On the pickup brings up second and 2.
Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Come on. Look at 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Panther 11. Panther, go.
They're going to look to throw. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
70 rings. Here we go. 60, 79 Broncos. 19 sight. 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Checks it down to Jenkins. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. Ready up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
19-18.
Back to throw again. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First run now for Kyron Williams. We'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Powers ahead at the 45. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll find the rookie here from Texas Tech. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping that one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Got it. Ready? Bronco 80. Here we go. 70 left.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kyron Williams. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Texans will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Score Texans 7, Broncos 0.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Thomas barreling ahead. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw here. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Ready?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. Now is the punter, Jordan Stout. Deontay Hardy back deep. It's taken to the 26. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
2nd and 4. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go. Ready?
Now back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Come on, come on. Stop below 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try him, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied error. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Okay, ready?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And it pushes way forward to about the 32. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Let's go. Check, 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 check. Let's go.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That's taken on the 25. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return.
And the Texans will take over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Bronco 80.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Tag. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Kyron Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They'll go in for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes our score 17-0.
17. Broncos nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote a little Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage.
And when the defense wins and gets up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
They'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 18. 5 in.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. This is caught at the 20. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
They're on 34-yard line.
Okay,
Houston's
ready?
offense already at the line, set to get going.
Let's
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Ready, ready.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Viking 18. Check smash. Check smash. Big Lion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 67 yards.
And the Texans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, electric from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They're going to try and throw.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Manwari.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in.